What's up, everybody? You are live with Jonathan Manus, aka the One Leg Bandit. And today we're going to let everybody get in here. I'm going to go long today. We're going to just straight up rant about Saitama. We're going to tear them up, spit them out. We don't care what they say. If they attack me, I do not care because I'm not owned by them. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they send all their dogs after me. Let's bash them and make them do some changing, okay? They need to do some changing. They need to change the leadership. We're going to talk about this, and we're just going to get after them. So look, everybody on Instagram, thank you for being here. Keep spreading me out. We're growing like crazy. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, we're everywhere. So let's just let everybody get into the chat. On YouTube, if you have any thoughts on YouTube or Twitch, or Facebook, throw your thoughts up in the comments. I'm going to display everybody's comments, and we're going to talk about how everybody's feeling, all right? Let's just give everybody a few minutes to get in here. Yeah, Soul Man. Hey, Saitama's got everybody angry right now. We got to rant it out. Let's rant it out and tell them what we think about it. All right, everyone. So you are live with Jonathan Manus, a.k.a. the One Leg Bandit, and I'm not the one that you want to mess with, okay? I got the mouth, and I've got the people that knows what I say is the truth. I don't have any BS in me. They don't own me, Saitama, so you can't threaten me. You can't scare me. First of all, let's hit the first topic on the head. Russ is a absolutely garbage, terrible leader. He has the world in his hands. He had the world in his hands in Las Vegas, okay? He could have done something amazing, but he was too lazy, too worried about the money, acting drunk, acting crazy out there in front of everybody, just wanting to have a good time. And he took a beautiful opportunity in Las Vegas for the first rollout of the Saitamask, and he blew it. He absolutely blew it. It's garbage. It's crap, all right? So what? So we're all invested. We're all still into the project. And look, let me go ahead and start this off with, I'm not a financial advisor. You do what you want to do with your money. I'm actually going to hold on to my Saitama. So everyone knows that. I'm actually going to add more Saitama. You know why? Because I'm going to try and get involved and help these idiots. Yeah, you're idiots. You're wasting your opportunity. I'm going to try to get involved to help them grow properly by doing what you say you're going to do. All right? Whenever you take on any task, the number one thing you don't want to do is let your constituents down, let your customers down. If you let your customers down so many times, they're going to stop coming to you. And look, believe it or not, with all of this being said, Saitama is so interesting and has such a diehard following that we are not going anywhere. We're not really selling. Only the whales are selling. Yesterday, somebody sold 358 Ethereum worth at one time. Luckily for us, we get reflections. There's lots of cool things about Saitama that could be absolutely beautiful, but they need new leadership involved so they can lead and make sure things are getting done. Okay, let's hit these topics right off the top of the head, all right? First of all, you have an application, all right? You have an application in Saitamask that is such a beautiful concept that if you do it right, will not only create these burns that we're trying to do, but create an excellent working experience. Look, just today, I helped my father-in-law. I helped him get set up for crypto for the first time. I've helped literally thousands of people get set up. But today was my father-in-law. He's like, okay, I believe in you enough. I see I'm willing to risk to get involved in crypto. All right. Well, the problem is with the older generation that they don't understand how the apps work. Okay, so Saitamask could have been a solution to that, a good streamlined app where you can buy, you can trade, you can sell everything in one location. That is what was portrayed to me in the very beginning, and that's what Saitamask was supposed to be. Over here, Saitamask. That's what Saitamask was supposed to be, all right? And what it ended up being was an absolute dog crap show, all right? And that's why on the pictures on the YouTube, you'll see it's depicting what it is. I am very efficient. I want something that moves very efficient like it was depicted to me. It was supposed to be very smooth, very fast. And yes, I understand it takes time to create apps, but you do not sit here and you tell folks that everything's going to be out and done, and then you stick it to them. And you stuck it to me 3 times, and I'm absolutely sick of it, all right? I'm sick of it, so I'm saying something along with other YouTubers. Look, they actually got a YouTuber banned saying that they was putting out some sort of bad advice or something. I forgot what it all is. I'm not really big into his show. You know, I'm doing my own thing and I'm running a business, so I don't have a lot of time. But I actually heard that they got somebody banned over saying what they're going to say about Saitama. Look, we should be allowed to speak freely about what we're saying. Russ, you are a terrible leader. All right. You're probably a leader of men, but you're not a leader in business. Whenever there's a big difference, okay? Like, you know, if I don't know how to do something at my company, I would immediately consult the folks that know how to do it. So when I roll it out to my people, I am rolling it out properly. The last thing you want to do is look like a Jack A, you know what I'm talking about, to the entire world. And you actually did it to the entire world. You fly out and meet fighters and you show people how you're flying out and promoting Saitama. Basically, what you're doing is you're dumping on us and you're going and hanging out with all these fighters and you're doing your Saitama thing. And yes, I still think it might work. And God, I'm praying for you that it does because I'm not selling. But what you're doing is absolutely wrong. You need to sit there and stay there. And you need to take this application and you need to break it and break it and break it and break it until it is working properly. When you're sliding and swiping and this application is working properly with 1 million people on it, then you've created something successful. Right now, people can't even log into the application. I still am not in the application properly. I go there, it says connection error. I took it off my phone, added it to my phone. You know what? I'm not wasting any more time on Saitamask until you get it right. Either you need to get it right or dump Saitamask flat out and move on from Saitamask and try to focus on getting the token listed on different exchanges, because you can't do it all simultaneously, because what you're doing is you're crushing people that believe in you. You should know this. I'm telling you flat out, I have nothing to, well, actually I have a lot to gain or lose by what goes up. I have 790 billion shares, billion tokens of Saitama. So I've been involved a lot. But at this moment, it doesn't really matter. I don't care what I'm saying. I don't care if it goes all the way down or all the way up. What matters to me is that you just do the right thing, because if you do the right thing with Saitama, it's going to work out. We're all going to be behind you. You have to do the right thing. You need to get your development team into a room and tell them to not release anything else or open their mouth or say anything until you have tested and tested and tested and tested. And you know for a fact that yourself can go anywhere in the world and download the Saitamask app and it works properly every time. I don't care if it takes 6 months from this day right now. You do not mention the word Saitamask until you have it working and it is 100% correct. All right, look, everyone, what we're doing today is we are going on about Saitama. We're talking about, I want you to join the comments. Any thoughts that you have, any comments that you have, go ahead and sling them up there. We are going to let them know how we feel. I'm telling you how I feel, the one like Bandit. I know that I do things to my best of my ability the right way. Hey, here's a great saying for everyone that's out there. If you do everything the right way, you never have to worry about your job or your pay. It's 100% fact. If you do that, you do not have to worry about anything, because it's just going to happen. It will work out if you treat people rightly, the right way. All right, so here we go. I'm going to share the screen here, and we're going to hop in here to the chart. All right, look at this garbage. All right, we should be mooning right now. All right. And the other night when I shot the State of the Union or whatever, the night the State of the Union address, and they released the news that it was working, guess what? It hit at 10 o'clock, and I had my live stream set at 10. I was going on to bash them, and luckily, I thought they had it working. Come to find out, nothing's working again. So basically, these guys are just straight up talking hot air, and we need to let them know how we feel as a community. Everyone on Instagram, thank you for being here. Look, any of your thoughts on Saitama, let them be known. Put it in print, put it out there. We're going to send it up. We're sending this directly to the Saitama leadership team. It's all good. You need to understand what the Saitama leadership is doing is causing us to fail. No other thing is causing us to fail but the leadership. I recommend that Russ becomes like a hype man for Saitama, goes out and does his things, enjoys his life. He's already made a killing dumping shares on us. All right, let someone come in there. I will do it. All you got to do is call me. If you call me, Maintenance Veteran Medical, the one like Bennett, you call me, I will come and I will right the ship for Saitama, because this is what I promise you I would do. This is what I would do. I would never say something to the millions of people that want to be involved to Saitama. I would never say something unless if I've already tested it and I know that it's correct. All right. That's one thing. Another thing, I would break my application 1,000 times, 1,000 different ways, just to make sure it didn't break when it went live. All right. The next thing I would do is I would create real partnerships with real exchanges. I understand his vision of wanting Saitama to be the one and only, but what he's doing is created so many enemies in that he wants to try to take it all, and maybe in a one out of 1,000 chance he would succeed, but he has to create some alliances as well. And I know that people keep talking about Binance. Right now, he really needs Binance to save him, because the way that he has lied to everyone on all these AMAs, we all see through it. When we look at Russ right now, it looks like that poop emoji that's on this YouTube, the YouTube thumbnail that I'm using. That's what it looks like to me, because no one likes being lied to. All right. Everybody wants the flat out truth. You can keep it real, Russ, and do it right. You need to step down from the leadership role that you're in. Let someone with half of a brain to come in there and straighten up your mess. You've already had a great time. You need to go around, go to the strip clubs, go to the bars, have a good time, and live your life, and let someone run this that has the ability to run the token properly. That's my opinion. All right. Anybody else have any other opinions? You can go ahead and throw them up in the chat. Let's throw some comments up right now. All right, here we go. All right. Tony, the false hope they give is crushing. A change is definitely needed. Amen. Let's see here. The Vegas meeting was a joke. Laugh out loud. Amen. It was. ADN is absolute joke. And then Tony, it was the beginning of the end. That is correct. So look, we can do this together. We can make a change, but we have to let our voices be heard. You can't be scared of Saitama squashing you or whatever. They're not going to squash. They can't squash me. I'm telling the truth. If you get squashed for telling the truth out here, how you feel, as long as you're being respectful, which we're being somewhat respectful for what they've done to us, treating us like kids and lying about every single AMA that they do, we can just spread the word out here. So, but we've looked at the. Let me make sure that this is sharing. Hold on. Add the stream. All right, beautiful. So we're looking at the chart here, and look, it's not, we're bottomed out with Saitama, okay? Look, everybody, this is as low as it's going to go unless if it just crashes out and they say, okay, we're packing up our ship and we're running away. But that's not going to happen. We're as low as we're going to go. So what am I going to do tonight? I'm going to add Saitama because I'm trying to get to my goal of $1 trillion. You have to stay focused in the game, all right? You have to believe in yourself. When I invested in the Saitama, I said, I believe in Saitama, so I'm going to invest. But I am not investing in the leadership as of right now. I'm investing in the future, all right? Because there's so many of us out here that is like me that's going to tell them that they have to make a change. He will have to make a change. He cannot do what he's doing and expect us to stay on board here and continue to play the little game and be quiet. All right, look, Russ, what you're doing is garbage. That's how we all feel. You are a terrible leader of Saitama. You need to step down from the leadership role in the face of Saitama. You need someone who tells the truth and who knows how to run a business to come in there and do your job. You need to be the front man, the hype man for Saitama. You need to go to the fights and reap all the benefits and just sit there and smooth and live your life, because that's what you do. But you have no idea what you're doing as a pioneer in the tokenomics and with the world. Look, your vision, man, is your vision of Saitama. Sometimes you believe what you say, and I know what you want. You're kind of like a vision and the idea man. Yeah, your vision and idea is got you a long way, made you a lot of money. It gave you the ability to dump tons and tons of Saitama on us. Okay, we understand. Good for you. Every good idea needs its kudos, because you did a good job with Saitama hyping it up. But when the rubber met the road, and that's what I tell people, I'm an amputee veteran. All right, when the rubber meets the road, when a client joins on and partners with me, they know that I'm going to do what I say that I'm going to do. That's why I can make it as a small business, because I do what I say I'm going to do. You can't handle it. And it's okay to say that. Look, a lot of times whenever you can't handle something, maybe your wife or my wife, for example, if I can't handle something, if I bit off something more than I can chew, my wife will sit there and can tell me that. And if I objectively look at it, then I can adjust to allow someone else to make things better. And you need to adjust what you're doing right now and keep enjoying the ride. Be Russ at Saitama, but stop running your mouth about what is going to happen, not going to happen, because you don't even have the gumption to sit down there and break the app to make sure that the app is working properly. You just roll it out on people like it's supposed to work, and then then you put out these PRs and act like everything's working properly when the iOS world can't even get on to your freaking app. All right, so that's a major, major problem in my opinion. Nobody wants to be involved with a bunch of liars, all right? And you have flat out lied to everyone. But with that being said, the Saitama, we are all behind. But the RUSS leadership, we are not behind. So let's get back over here. Move this. All right, Lionel Diaz. Well said, man. Russ believes, but he has destroyed this project. Very sad. It is, Mr. Diaz. And thank you for being here. Please share this out. I'm going to stay on long today because I want everybody to get their frustrations out. We've got to get it out so we can get back focused, because this is not all a bash thing. Okay, this is a what do we do right now. My number one saying is you run towards the red. All right, it's red as it's going to get. I feel we are bottomed out with Saitama. If you have any bullets left, get your bullets in play and buy as many Saitama as you can now to add to your bag while they're cheap. Okay, I'm going to try to get to my trillion. I don't know how close I'm going to get. I can get pretty close right now though, but I'm thinking about going ahead and doing that right after we get off this stream. I have a total of let's see what we got going on here. 1 second. Let's see what's going on here. I have a total of 575 in Ethereum left that I could swap for Saitama right now. So I'll probably do that here in a little bit. But we have got to get focused again. We've got to get some good positive things coming out. And you need a new chief marketing officer at Saitama. And Russ, you've got to go to the background now, and you've got to be quiet. All right, brother. I understand that you think that you're doing everything perfect, but I'm telling you, as the One Leg Bandit, as a big time Saitama holder, and I'm not that big. I mean, let's keep it real. I'm 791 billion Saitama. That's not a lot. As of right now, it's worth $10,000. Okay, not a lot. But what I'm telling you is the power of what I do with all the people that follow me is a lot. And all you have to do is try to do the right thing. You need to pull the Saitamask down, stop what you're doing, relaunch it again, but without you involved, and make sure that you hire the right engineers to get Saitamask working right. Look, take an example from Shib. All right, Shib was under all the pressure in the world when they released when Shiba Swap was released. And no, it's not an app, but when Shiba Swap was released, it worked. All right, it worked. And yes, there was a little bit of kinks, but it never crashed. It never came down. They was able to fix the problem because they care about their token. I am honestly saying to you, I think, Russ, I think you care about yourself. I think you care about your group of people. And I really think that you need to take a step back and say, look, I've made enough. I've done enough. I need to just step back here and let someone come in, and you pay them that money. Pay good people good money to come in there and fix your mess. All right, let them fix it, and then you know what? You're still the savior. You still did it because you got it done. Because I know you're not going to let go of your position. You got too much pride for that. But you should pay some people to come in there and fix your problem and be the savior. But just be the savior in the background and just create partnerships like you're doing. I know you're about to go over to Dubai. What are you going to say to Dubai? You know, the number one thing that the folks over in Dubai don't like is a bunch of liars. All right, they don't want you lying to their face and putting up big Saitamask and Saitama things, and then them trying to get on Saitamask and realize, hey, this doesn't work on my iPhone. This is garbage. All right, so basically what you're doing is you're taking all that money and you're wasting it. All right. When I am about to go to a show, a trade show as a CEO, the number one thing you don't want to do is waste marketing dollars. You want to make sure that your marketing budget is going to folks and going to be able to be capitalized on. Your marketing dollars right now can't be capitalized on because you don't have a working product. Okay, your product is not working. The only thing we can do right now is get back to the basics. Let's look at the tokenomics, everyone. Let's keep burning as much Saitama as possible. Let's keep adding while it's low and burning. And then let's hope that we get a big exchange listing right now, because I don't know if Saitamask at this moment is savable. All right, I don't know if it's savable. It will be a shock to me if they're able to save the Saitamask, because nobody, first and foremost, like when I'll go back to this example, helping my father-in-law get set up for crypto. First of all, they're already nervous. They don't trust this whole crypto thing. Crypto, to the older generation or to people who don't know about crypto, is mythical. It's a fairy dust. Okay, the last thing that they want to do is do something that they don't feel comfortable with, and then something screws up when you're trying to download an application. It's over. You lose the whole connectivity and what you're trying to do. So again, please listen to me. Please pull down Saitamask and stop it until you get it working for every single person that's out there, iOS, Android, whatever it is. And on the back end, test your swap factors, make sure your liquidity's there, test it all and break it and test it and get it done right. All right. Everybody out here on Instagram, thank you so much for being here. Look, we're all angry about Saitama. It's all good. What we're doing right now, we're ranting a little bit. We're going on. We're talking about what we can do to fix it. Okay. Now, I'm going to revert back to my SHIB. Okay. SHIB, one thing about SHIB, all right, I want y'all to know this. SHIB, when they say that they're going to do something, it may not be the instant that you want it, but within a very good amount of time, they get things done, and they at least let folks know. Look, I've been honest about SHIB AMAs. The last few SHIB AMAs has been off topic. They don't listen. They haven't listened properly to what the community is saying. The community is saying, hey, we need to work on burn projects. And they never mention the burn. They're setting up things, but they're letting us do it ourselves. And I like that about SHIB. Saitamask, the tokenomics is outstanding. The burning, if everything worked properly the way he said he was going to do it, we would be on a massive burn streak right now, and things would be going good. But people are dumping because they don't believe in RUSS. They don't believe in the leadership. And it has to be said, you have to take videos like this. You have to listen to your community and understand that it's not a personal thing. Like, Russ, some of the things that you've done as a leader is absolutely innovative, but you have to put good folks around you to make sure that you don't make mistakes like you did in Las Vegas and like you did with these last rollouts. I don't even know how you do the AMAs and say what you say. I don't know how you do it. I mean, you must be living in a completely different world than the rest of us out here, hoping that you get the things done properly. So look, with that being said, let's all be completely honest. Running a cryptocurrency as big as Saitama is probably difficult, and they are trying to push things out very, very quickly. But they have let us down a lot, and we're all down to our last little go here. And, that's how we all feel, Russ. Just so you know, we are hanging in there, but we do all feel that you need to, one, address that you have a problem, and two, fix the problem with other people. Let other people lift you up. And that's what I've had to learn how to do as a CEO and a president of my company. You can only go so far by yourself with your face and what you're trying to do, especially if you've made mistakes along the way. Living life is about making mistakes and recovering. So we all give you the benefit of the doubt. We know that you've made a mistake and are making mistakes here, but we're going to push this out, and we're going to do better. All right. We're going to do better with new leadership, and you go into a different role if you have enough guts to do that, because that's what I honestly feel that you can do, because your trust is gone. Everything you say, it's gone. And yeah, you could get 1,000 times right, but we're all going to be doubting whether you have your followers and your people who invest in Saitama's heart at interest. That's the number one thing we have to say. All right. So let's go here, add to the stream. Let's look here. We're getting a few buys here on Saitama. Still down down to the 1,400 level, 1,411, down 15% today. I'm telling you, it looks like it's bottomed out. I mean, we lobbled a hit down here. Let me zoom out. I mean, the lowest I think we would go would be back here to the 11 level. If that happens, yeah, we're just going to keep adding. I mean, the token has burnt so much since the first run that it's ridiculous. I mean, yes, it has a lot of supply, but somebody's going to come in here and resurrect this. I'm going to go ahead and add as soon as we get off this video. I'm going to add and get what I can at this 14 level. It's looking beautiful to me. Everyone on Instagram, thank you so much for being here. Vintage K, good to see you. Hey, look, we are just bashing on Saitama right now. We're talking about leadership. Please go to YouTube, Jonathan Manus, or YouTube, The One Like Bandit, and subscribe. Share that out. This is on YouTube. Everybody's watching the stream on that. Instagram. But thank you so much for being here, Vintage K. And we're talking about adding right now because we think it's as low as it's going to get. At least that's how I feel. But we definitely have to keep an eye on Russ, and we have to hold them accountable. What they're doing to that other YouTuber, I think his name's Jake Gagan, about blocking them out and sicking the dogs on them on YouTube is absolutely ridiculous. Sometimes you got to hear the truth. Sometimes people are allowed to have their opinion and say what they think, and it is what it is, you know. But I'm not telling you to sell or buy your Saitama. What I am telling you is, I'm actually telling you that, in my opinion, is an ad right now. But what I'm telling you is the opportunities that has been missed just makes me sick. And whenever something happens like that, you have to say something, you know. You have to let them know that, hey, opportunities like Las Vegas and that Saitamask release, do you know how many eyes was on you and what you could have done if you would have just did it right? I mean, you know, that's what it all boils down to me. All right, let's remove this. Joshua Johnson. At this point, I just need a good project to invest in because this is getting a little out of hand. Joshua, good projects to invest in. Let's get back to the basics, all right? CROcrypto.com, who do they got behind them? They got LeBron James. They got movie stars. They've got commercials. They've got the Staples Center, which is now the crypto.com. If you want to double your money in this year, in my opinion, CRO is the double your money the place to be, if not triple or quadruple. All right. I want to continue to add the CRO. I want to stake the 40 grand, and I want to get that credit card that pays 12% interest in CRO. That is my opinion. If you want a good project, this is my opinion. CRO is outstanding. Always be chasing to get to your Bitcoin. Everybody needs to have one Bitcoin in your wallet. Get to a Bitcoin. Yeah, I know you think it's a lot of money. Yes, it is. But good Lord, do you know what a Bitcoin is going to be worth in 10 years? Everybody needs to get to one Bitcoin in their wallet. And of course, Ethereum is moving so much. You know, it's good to go. But my good play right now would be CRO. Get what you can and get ready for the run. Another good play, Bone. Not Shiba, but Bone. You need to add all the Bone you can. When they start Shibarium, Bone will not be below $1. It will probably be in the $3 to $5 range within the first 6 months. And I expect Bone to probably get to $15 to $20. Okay? So you need to definitely look at Bone. Add your Bone right now while it's at 60-some cents. And just set that stuff back as much as you can. Set it back in your wallet and just let it be there. All right? That's another good play to add there. And let's see here. Virat Kisan. When's the time arise? Look, if you watch the whole video, I've been bashing on. They need to change their leadership. We're at the bottom, Virat. So you might want to add more, in my opinion. The only way we do it now is if we dump out and we lose absolutely everything. If that's the case, and I'm out of luck, all the people that is in Saitama is out of luck. But I don't think that that's the case. I think that even Russ knows he cannot handle it himself, and he needs to get some help. And I think that he's going to ask for help and get some help. So, if my opinion, Saitama is going to continue to go up because we're still burning. People are going to add at this bottom level. So, you actually could probably make 20% on Saitama within the next 24 to 48 hours. But that's just my guess. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm adding, and I think you could make 20% easy the next 24 to 48 hours. Let me know what you think about that. But I'm not in it for the little flip game, y'all. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it to win it with Saitama. Either we're going to make it or we're going to break it with Saitama. And it is what it is. It's life, baby. You got to live it, and you got to take these risks and enjoy it. Can we buy in this? Can we buy in this deep? Virat, what do you mean? Like, are you saying you're scared because you're already down so much? Yeah, you can buy it. I mean, don't be scared. Run towards the red. Do what you can do financially, what you feel comfortable with, but I would strongly say add, yes, at this level. Let me share the DEX tools here one more time. Yeah, I mean, 1407 is where we're sitting at right now. I mean, I honestly think we could get a little bit lower. We have a little bit of resistance right here. If it breaks below 1157, we're going to get all the way down to the 7s and the 8s. So, I mean, you can wait it out if you want. I'm actually going to add now because if it breaks that resistance, I'll just add more. I'll get more because, I mean, it is what it is. I might add half now and half to see what happens here. Saitama. Okay, good. All right. So let's check out some other ones. Let's look at Ninja with Shinobi. You know, they pumped this up last month, a month and a half ago. I love that Shinobi does AMAs all the time. You know, it's really cool that they do that. They've got to get the people behind them. But look at Shinobi. If you take a look at it, it's hit its support level again at the 6.4 level. So if you was going to come into Shinobi, it's already bounced one time up to 2.8. It bounced another time up to 2.4. So let's say it bounces from here to 2.2. That's a triple. That's a triple up. So Shinobi might be a great play right now. So that's one to look at. SHIB is up 2.8% today. Let's see where it's at right now. It's at 2.4 something. It's just consolidating. SHIB is waiting for the wham bam thank you ma'am news to move it to the next level. But the holders keep going up with SHIB, and it is absolutely, you know, it broke out of the consolidation to the upward side, and it's still holding above that triangle. But I honestly think we're going to consolidate until we get the next big news. And then, boom, the more we consolidate right now, the better off we're going to be for the big move that is coming. And then on the Binance side of things, let's take a look at the two that I play in, Jedstar and Cred. They're both down a little bit today. But you definitely want to take a look at these two on the Binance side of things, Jedstar and Cred. The leadership at Jedstar and Cred is absolutely outstanding. These people are good people. They're working hard. They have great ideas, and they're going to integrate Cred and Jed into a bunch of different games. So it's going to be a great token to get involved in. So take a look at those two, Cred and Jedstar. Absolutely outstanding. All right, let's see here. All right, Joshua Johnson, where can Bone be found? Easy peasy, Josh. You go to shibaswap.com. You go to the swap function. You take your Ethereum and swap it for Bone. And there's so much that you can do to earn Bone, you know, with shibaswap.com. But you just go to shibaswap.com and swap your Ethereum for Bone. That's the easiest and quickest way to do it. Let me go on and show you what we got with ShibaSwap. ShibaSwap. So you go to shibaswap.com. And right here's all, of course, the prices. Bone's at 60 cents right now. So you go right here and you go to swap down here. You take your Ethereum, you click max or whatever you want to swap. You want to swap to Bone. So you just type in Bone and you click the Bone. And then for my maximum amount, I could get 898 Bone right now. So I'm not going to do the swap, but you just click swap. And then we'll automatically swap it, just like at Uniswap or anything. You know, you might have to approve something, and pay your gas fee, but that's it. You know, that's all you really have to do right there. So, but Bone is looking good. Let me see here. Also, you can bury your Bone. Just so you know, I've got 1,000 Bone buried to make 12%. I got 1 leash buried, and I got 2 billion Saitama buried. So burying is where you just earn some interest on your investment. Okay. All right, hold on. I might have to, here, let me show you again. You might not have been able to see that. So you go here to swap Ethereum. You click here, you click Bone right here, and that's how you swap. Sorry, I might not have had that on the stream. There you go. I'll remove it now so you can see it. All right, there we go. All right, so we're back. Does anybody have any other thoughts that rants that they want to lay out here on Saitama and the leadership? If you do, go ahead and throw it now. Hey, Joshua, thank you so much for being here. Please share me out. We're doing great things together. We're growing. You know, my subscribers, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to me. We're growing. They know when the One Leg Bandit speaks, I'm speaking the truth. I don't get paid for anything. I have tons of great connections, if you look back through my videos, tons of good token releases of things that I think is good plays with good people. That's what's important. You have to watch out, making sure that you're investing in good plays with good people. But again, everyone take a strong look at CRO. Let's press Saitama to do the right thing. Definitely check out SHIB. SHIB, I'm telling y'all, if you don't know what SHIB's doing, if you are not involved in SHIB, you will miss out. SHIB is slowly but surely taking over the world this month, the 13th of this month. AMC Theaters, real world applications, Manus Veteran Medical already takes SHIB. Check this out. Let me show y'all something. Manus Veteran Medical. This is my company. You go to Manus Veteran Medical. I've already burnt 57 million coins of SHIB for everybody, part of the burn. If you go here to the shop, you can shop on my online website. And it will be a little slow. I'm pulling some juice. But look, say you buy this online, you can add it to the cart. This is a Shiba Inu Desplac. Adding it to the cart. All right. hold on one second. It's in the cart. We go to it. You go to checkout. And when you go to the checkout, you'll notice you can pay in cryptocurrency. Okay, boom. Pay in cryptocurrency with Now Payments. You can pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, SHIB, and Doge. So it's all set up. And this is the same thing that AMC and a lot of folks are doing. Now Payments is outstanding. I strongly recommend adding Now Payments to your business so you can help the whole cryptocurrency community. So there you go, everybody. Look, I love all y'all. Please share this out. Everybody's got to get the word out. We went 35 minutes talking about what needs to be done, and this is my opinion. And, you know, I hope all of y'all have a wonderful day. Follow me. Y'all become my bandits. I'm the one-leg bandit. Y'all are my bandits, my followers out there. So I appreciate you. And if you ever need any help in federal contracting in the United States, state contracting, if you need help with anything, reach out to me. I am very well connected. I've helped procure over $1 billion for my clients over the last 12 years, and we are very, very good at what we do. We're very attention to detail oriented, and we always keep it real, 100% real. And that's what my last statement is to Russ here. Keep it real, man. It's okay. We don't care that you will fail. We know that you will fail as a leader when you're trying to do things right. But when you fail by lying to us, you fail us all. And you need to step back a little bit and just realize that. All right, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful night. We'll holler at you later. Thank you. One Leg Bandit.